Good morning, YTPC. Ghostcob is here with another video on this beautiful Thursday morning. It's a little muggy out here early, but I guess, you know, it's late July. What do you expect, I guess, you know? All right, today's video is a cigar review. We are going to be doing the review on the Diesel Uncut by Fernandez. This was very generously given to me by Scotty P. Scotty P, thank you very much, brother. Much love. I am going to be doing a review today on it. I have never had this cigar before. I normally do not do that. I normally like to at least smoke one cigar and a couple of pipes before I do a review on the tobacco. However, I've never had this one, and I really wanted to review it, and Scotty was nice enough to give me this one, so figured why not? We'll give it a shot. So, the Diesel Uncut. This bad boy is 6 by 52. I like 52 ring gauge. That's no bigger than, I don't like much bigger than that in ring gauges. There's the band. Not anything spectacular, but yet very nice. It is a closed foot cigar. Back-to-back closed foot cigars, folks. I don't know what's up with that. Usually it's hard to find a closed foot cigar, and now I'm doing back-to-back reviews on them. This is the Toro 6x52, like I said, 6.5x52. It is a Pennsylvania broadleaf wrapper. It is a Nicaraguan binder and filler on this cigar. So without further ado, let's get the old sniffer going here, and let's sniff this thing and see what we got on the outside. Then we'll cut it, do a cold draw, we'll toast it and go to work. Huh. That's very interesting. You definitely get a very strong hay scent off of this. The hay is very strong. But I also get peanuts. Like, I smell peanuts. Like Planters salted peanuts in the little tins that you get. Dude, I hope that carries over into the flavors. I really do. Alright, well, see, there I go again, trying to toast it before I get it cut. I'm telling you, I'm an amateur these days. The wrapper is very nice, minimal veins. There's just a couple really in it. It had a double cap. Actually, it was a triple cap. Yeah, it's a triple. The hay is there. Almost just like a tobacco. Yeah, hay and tobacco on the cold draw, folks. Remember what I said about the closed foot cigars, folks? You're going to toast them bad boys. Always do it over an ashtray, because sometimes those leaves will let go and fall. I like to toast them to make sure that binder and filler and the wrapper all come together. That way it stays together for you and gives you a nice, pleasurable, carefree smoke. Wow. Woo! Talk about your pepper bomb. Holy smokes. It is full body for sure. I'm getting leathery notes and cedar. Wow. See, when you take your time and toast it, folks, look how nice that is. I mean, look at that. The whole way around, real nice. The binder and the filler are together. That way you don't have that flowery ash. Unless the filler is just, you know, that's just the way the filler is. You won't have, more than likely, you won't have burn areas without it being windy or something. Now, the wind can cause that, you know, but for the most part, you know, that's what you want right there. Man, okay. It is for sure a pepper bomb. I would honestly tell you, if you can't taste tobaccos, you need to get yourself one of these cigars and smoke it. You'll get flavor. Also, a good suggestion for you if you are having difficulty with getting flavors from the cigars or the pipe. Grab a cigar, bring up someone's review, not necessarily mine, and smoke it as they're giving the review. And that'll kind of help you see the different flavors that exist and what they mean by it. Well, sadly, there's no peanut flavor in it. The smell of the wrapper, it's not there. Very good smoke output, as you can tell. I mean, even just sitting here, I mean, you can see that. Look at that. It's just smoking away like a nice little chimney, man. It's just perfect. And that's great. The room note's not bad on it. It's got a nice smell to it. So it does. It's got a nice smell to it. The construction is great. The draw is very good on it. As you can see, literally, that's all that I cut off of that cigar. Right there. That's it. That's all that I've cut off that cigar. I'll show you the ashtray so you can... That's it. And the draw is perfect. The burn is good. The ash is nice and white. That's a very well fermented cigar. That pepper is very strong though, guys. Very strong. The cedar is very dominant. The cedar is the cedar is definitely the star of the show. That pepper is very strong, though. It is a full-bodied cigar. Whew. And it is a slow-burning cigar, which is great. That shows a very nice, well-constructed cigar. That also shows that the tobaccos are very well fermented. You know, I've said it before. AJ Fernandez is Cuban, and he has certainly brought the craft of cigars to Nicaragua and has really made a great splash in the cigar industry. A lot of different companies are now going to him and having him do special blends for them. H. Upman, he just did one for. He just did one for Monte Cristo now. Don't know what's next. Everything he touches is gold, you know. I will tell you that this is going to take at least an hour, hour and a half to smoke. There's no question in it. This is going to be a good into the afternoon stick. Holy cow. This is a cigar that you get like 2 or 3 holes into a round of golf. You break out the humidor and your herfadors. Everybody gets a stick out. They cut it. They light it on the tee. You're ready to rock and roll. This thing will last you. This thing will start numbing out around the 18th tee, including stopping midway through for a hot dog or whatever, a beer. That's what we used to do anyhow. Very good, very flavorful. I kind of hope that pepper dies down a touch. It's cedar, leather. Actually, I don't even know if that's cedar anymore. It is very dominant, very flavorful cigar. It is certainly full-bodied. Really? I just got a little bit of a chocolate note on it. I hope that sticks. Yeah, man. Definitely a little bit of a chocolate note in there. The pepper is starting. These last couple of draws, they've, you know, it's come down a little bit, I hope. Look how nice and white that ash is, guys. It's got a little bit of blackness to it, a little bit of pepperness to it. That's not a bad thing, though, you know. Pretty razor sharp burn, as you can see. Certainly nothing to worry about. No touch-ups or anything's going to be needed on it, which is great for a closed-foot cigar. Yeah, man, that chocolate's there. I'll be damned. That is great. Look at the smoke coming off that thing. That thing is just smoking away. Great cigar. It really is. It's not warm at all. I'm the whole way to the end there, and it's a little warm right there. That's it. It's just a little warm. But back here, nothing. It's as cold as it's as cool as the other side of the pillow. Fantastic so far. Man, them flavors just keep coming. I'm telling you folks, the only thing that I'm upset about today with this review is that I've waited this long to smoke one of these. I've had the opportunity to smoke these before. I went to Cigars International and I didn't pick any up. Man, I kicked myself in the butt for that. Let me tell you. Folks, the Diesel Uncut. I'm trying to get that on there. You want to get one of these. I do believe they're only available in the Toros. I'm not sure. I know they come in increments of 10 is how they sell them. At least that's how CI sells them. Man, day, that is fantastic. I think that a good scotch or a nice glass of rum, even a good whiskey would go well with this. A red wine would go very nice with this cigar, I think. Cream soda would go very well with this if you're not a drinker. If you are smoking it and you can't have an alcoholic drink, a cream soda, a cream pop would go very well with this here cigar. Now, just let you in on a couple things. What I like to do before I do reviews is I'll eat an apple. Apples are known to cleanse your palate. Water cleanses your palate as well. However, today I'm drinking flavored water. So in order to cleanse my palate real well, I ate an apple. And it just cleanses everything off from breakfast, gets rid of everything, and then you can start fresh and go right into it. Because I want to give you guys what I get out of them. Now, remember, folks, this is my review. These are my opinions. You do not have to do what I do. You may not taste what I taste. You may get something different. You know, you may get a raisin or I don't know what. You may get the hay in it. I don't know. But I will tell you this. It is a flavorful stick. If you are having difficulties tasting different flavors, this is the cigar you want to smoke. Cigars like this is what you want. Right out of the gate, as soon as I lit that thing, bam, it sucked. It hit me hard. It hit me like McGregor's going to hit Mayweather in August, maybe. Right in the chops. It's fantastic. Very, very good cigar. Excuse me, I had to burp there. There is a nuttiness there, I think. It's just a real hint. As it's fading off my palate, it's almost like I get a little bit of nuttiness. The pepper's there, but it's not as much. It's toned down a tad. Definitely it's toned down a tad. So it has. But as you can see, the burn is still good. I like to do it this way. If you've never watched my reviews, I like to do it on here so you can see the band. That way you know that I'm showing you the complete cigar. Because, you know, there's people say, oh, well, how do I know you're showing me the whole cigar if you're doing it like this? And how do I know you're only doing it on one small section? Just to make sure everybody's clarifying that I'm being honest, I do it that way. I hope that you're okay with that. But the ash is holding on very nicely. It's stacking very well. The draw is a little tight, but not to where it's giving me problems. Okay? The smoke output is awesome. That is good smoke output. This is one you can smoke in a car. I mean, the ash is not flowery after you get it lit because of the fact of that closed foot. You wouldn't want to light that in the car. But, yeah, I mean, it's got some smoke output, but nothing that would, like, totally fill the car up that you'd have to have the window down when you're driving or something like that. It is definitely a full-flavored stick, guys. It is definitely full-flavored. I'm about an inch and a half down, maybe. The ash is holding on quite well. That's a sign of a good cigar. I think you could put this cigar down and walk away from it, or do something on YouTube or your computer or something like that, and come back to it in 5, maybe 10 minutes, and it would still be lit. I truly think that this tobacco is fermented enough that it would hold for that long with you not puffing on it. However, it's just so daggone good, you don't want to put it down. I haven't put it down yet on the ashtray. I normally do that. It lasts on the palate. It's medium to almost long lasting before they fade off. But it's, and I would say it's in every 30 to 45 seconds, take a draw off of it. That's giving you long enough to have everything that you've gotten out of the cigar onto your palate, got all the flavors, and then it's starting to fade enough to where you would want to draw again. It doesn't get hot, so that shows that the draw was real good. And I would say with this particular stick, every 30 to 45 seconds would be a good time to draw off of it. Now, every cigar is different, folks. That's something you gotta mess with, you know. You gotta find where that cigar wants you to be. I would say I'm starting a second, third here, and I would say that it's definitely starting to get creamy. It's definitely getting creamy now. Very nice cream. I love a creamy cigar, and that is nice and creamy. Leather is still there, and the pepper's there on the finish. And it still has a nice, and that creaminess is still there. Now it's fading and it's gone. So I would say, you know, oh man, that creaminess is spectacular. If you really like a creamy cigar, I don't think you would want more than a glass of water with this cigar, folks. Maybe a little bit in the beginning because of that, how strong that pepper was. But now that it's gotten real nice and creamy, I don't even want to smoke, to drink, have a drink. Look at that. Oh, there it went. So about an inch and a half is off of her. A nice big chunk. The cherry's still holding on quite well. As you can see, the filler is looking real good. Also remember, guys, when you ash your cigars like that, you want to take a draw again right away, just to reinsure that that cherry stays attached to your cigar. I don't like relighting my cigars. I mean, if I'm in amongst a bunch of friends, and yeah, I end up having to, because we end up, you know, jabbering and talking, and you get lost in conversations and stuff. But this is a cigar that you want to be able to sit down like we are today and just enjoy it. Just take it in. It's got a lot of flavor to it. It's definitely full-bodied, and it's a cigar that you want to enjoy one-on-one with it. It really is. This is a great after-dinner stick. Like I said, with a nice glass of rum, whiskey, scotch, whatever you prefer. Pick your poison. That creaminess is really nice, though. It is really nice. Well, we're at about a half an hour. I would love to go into the final third with you, but I don't want you guys to have to stick around for a 45 or an hour video. So I'm going to leave it at that. I would also kind of like to leave it at that for another reason. Because I want yins to buy this cigar, give it a shot, and I want you to experience the Diesel Uncut. Folks, it is a great cigar. I highly suggest you buy this cigar by AJ Fernandez. It is the Diesel Uncut. Guys, it is a great buy. I would highly suggest it. I'm going to do a shout out. Scotty P, thank you, brother, for the cigar. I appreciate your kindness. I appreciate your friendship. We talk on Instagram almost every day, and I truly appreciate that, bro. When I'm feeling down or I'm just having a moment that I would like to kind of forget about my pain and what's going on with my hip and everything and my knees, you help me do that, bro, and I truly appreciate that. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Until we can get together and pack a pipe or smoke a good cigar, Let all that you do be done out of love. Folks, this is the Diesel Uncut. Get yourself one. Until we can get together again on the side porch, let all what you do be done out of love. Y'all take care and God bless.